connected with it.
Oh.
I see the leaves coming down. But they did it the first or second, I think, they did, it was a Boy Scout camp. And then the Boy Scout camp, after they saw what, you know, because it was R-rated, they said, no, you can't do any more sequels there.
Sure.
But what they did, I was glad I wasn't the snake handler, because the guy that had the snakes, the male and the female that were sort of the stars, killed all the snakes on the guy. So he sued him. And
The Boy Scout camp wasn't kept watch on, was it?
no,
They
it was
really
Novi
killed the
Bosco,
snakes.
North Bergen County Council.
Nobody Bosco, that's funny.
Now, I was the honorary nature advisor there. I used to do 4 lectures a summer there for the 4 different sessions they had.
Well, I remember years ago, and I don't remember the name of the picture. It was not a particularly good one. I saw it, but for some obscure reason I saw it. And it was supposed to have a coral snake in it. And if you knew snakes, this was not a coral snake, it was one of those king snakes that has its stripes the other way. And they kept pretending it was a coral snake.
Well,
and I thought, anybody who knows snakes at all will know that's not a coral snake.
So it's safer than
there is a snake that has red to black.
Yeah,
the coral snake has red to yellow.
Red to yellow, yeah. Well, this was the red to black one.
Well, they used to say red to yellow kills a fellow, red to black friend to Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've had both. I've had coral snakes in my house. Not here, but back east. I had coral snakes for a while. King cobras, Pakistani blacks,
Well, this one
Indian
was,
cobras, rattlesnakes, copperheads,
well, I knew
even
that,
black mamba.
well, I knew
Scared
that
the
they, of
hell out
course,
me,
didn't
yeah.
want to use a really coral snake in their picture, but then they shouldn't have had close-ups of it so that you could see it wasn't a coral snake.
Well, they figure nobody knows.
Hello.
Nancy, I think.
Yep, Nancy coming back.
Oh, look, the heron is walking.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's stretching.
Now-
Stretching his wings. Maybe he's going to turn them inside out. No. I wanted to see him make a heart of himself. Maybe he'll do it. Daniel will get his picture. Or Jack.
Right here on film on top of that.
Yeah, but if I stand up, I'll probably be here all day waiting for him to stretch his feathers and
Yeah, it comes right here and does it, you know.
So I'm going to go get a cup of
part of the
coffee.
life of waiting for us.
What they should increase this up to the bank right there, should closer
That's how
to the bird.
get good ones. Take
Some
them
of us
off.
aren't used to doing that. We're used to, you know,
You know, if you grew up on film, you don't take
Yeah.
as many pictures.
Jack, I was just saying when Rebecca Craig was here, all you hear is her camera constantly. Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Well, by doing that, you know, you catch, especially with people, a lot of times they'll blink their eyes in the picture. Well, if you take a bunch of pictures, you can,
Delete it.
you might get a little better, he might have his neck extended more, or, you know,
To the plane.
you just pick the, yeah, there goes a Harrisburg flying along up there.
Oh, you should have a paratrooper parachute down
Here it is.
and coming beyond the heron.
At least I'm glad you're
What they really show is a osprey land in the pond here. Just they show these ducks go blowing out every direction.
In a silhouette, like Alfred Hitchcock, yes. I remember that one. The Alfred Hitchcock silhouette. Have you been to see the movie The King's Speech?
That one that's
You should. It is excellent.
those are Goose almost lost his footing.
It deserves all the Oscar nominees.
I've had to learn to shoot with my non-dominant eye because I got macro
Well, it's
degeneration.
partly about that.
Yeah.
It's partly
Diabetes.
about the whole thing of,
I couldn't
you know,
focus.
the
Yeah.
I couldn't focus the camera.
Oh, I could focus the camera without my glasses up, but now
Duke of York.
without
and
about film I can't.
Not
It's
in the
just
public spotlight. And happily living with his wife
Coming
and
to
his
land, I
two
think.
daughters. And all of a sudden, it turns out he's going to end up being the king with a war coming on. And the whole historical part is excellent. And one of the funniest things I have ever seen in a movie is
he's cleaning himself even.
he goes to call on the man who was the speech therapist who became one of his best friends. Calls on him in his rather modest home in London to talk with him about helping him with all his speeches and things he's going to do. And he and the queen, who is the woman we know as the Queen Mother, the lady who lived to be over 100 and was always very nice and very dignified while she's with him, and they go to call on the speech therapist. And he and the therapist's wife is out, presumably for the day, doing errands of some sort, and he offers the queen some tea. And she says, "Oh, I'll just make it for myself. You go ahead and meet." So the men go in another room and meet, and the queen proceeds to be making herself a pot of tea. And then the lady of the house comes home and finds the queen in her kitchen making a pot of tea. Which is one of the more startling scenes ever encountered. And she says, "Oh, Your Majesty, will Your Majesty be staying for dinner?" I mean, you know. And the Queen says, "Oh, it's Your Majesty the first time, and after that it's just Your Highness." He says, or after that it's ma'am. Rhymes with ham, not palm. And but this whole wonderful double take of this lady coming home and suddenly finding the queen in her kitchen making tea is it's just absolutely one of the funniest scenes I have ever seen in a movie. And it's so low key and so mild. It's absolutely hilarious in a totally different way from almost anything else you see in the movies. And they all act it so well. This whole unexpected, silly event. Your Majesty, will Your Majesty be staying for dinner?
Oh, I must have been thirsty. I drank that whole
Oh
thing
my
of water.
goodness. I'm going to remind you, I have some fresh coffee made out here if you'd like some. But, yes, I can recommend that movie if you haven't been to see it.
I haven't been to see any movies.
The last movie I saw was Star Wars.
Oh.
That's even longer ago than I was at the movie.
I
That
don't
was
go
in the
very often.
70s.
I go once or twice a year.
That was a buddy of mine who's a widower. He wanted to go see Star Wars, and he said, "Jack, come on, go to the movies with me." I said, "Nah, I don't want to go." He says, "I'll buy dinner." I said, "Okay."